it's Ashley here with more Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. In the last episode, let's just say things pretty much are starting to go a little bit on a new route. As in, pretty much now the brothers are kind of in a much more bigger, serious issue than they already are, or in a situation that they didn't think they could get much bigger than they expected. Turns out the homunculi got everything they had planned out, and they basically are threatening to kill their loved ones if they basically don't cooperate. And of course, that's basically about it. And of course, Al was basically taking responsibility in helping May get to, well, the only doctors that could actually help, who pretty much was in the Ishvalan War. And I think he was in the war. And in the next episode, we basically just witness Hawkeye's and Marco's experience with the Ishvalan War and what went down in it. Basically a bit more. And say that even though they basically would be claimed as heroes, they're still basically deprived of murder. Even if the homunculi did start it, it didn't really take fact of what they did was very, very much a crime. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And pretty much it ended off with Envy basically ended pretty much returning to give Marco his daily meal, only to find out that let's just say it's not going as well as planned. Because, well, there was a dead body, and there was a blood wordings up there that say vengeance. So, yeah. Let's, pretty much see what he has to do. And then I'm skipping the intro, because, I really don't like doing that. Showing the intro, I'm sorry. Reasons why you're probably wondering why am I skipping the intros is because, well, the copyright strikes and stuff. And one more thing, I figured as though you guys would rather see for yourselves, because, well, I figured as though you guys would rather have your own entertainment rather than just, me going over it. But I will say this, they're actually nice enough to show that Envy's involved in it. Also, this also applies for 03, because, well, in 03, Envy's presented a lot, means that, boy, the people in the anime convention really must have loved Envy. Anyways, onward. Vengeance.
Vengeance, huh?
It's really dark in there.
Damn it!
Hey, that was a good plate of food, man!
Marco must have
Jeez,
told him
man,
about
you really
his
are.
role in Ishvalan.
Not play, and then you realize the Chimera's gone. Okay, skip it. Okay.
I'll let you know if I hear anything new.
The Fuhrer's basically hired you to be his hostage.
Yes.
Will you be alright?
Well, it's all in how you look at it, I guess. This close to him, it just means I'll have a better chance to kill him in his sleep.
You scare me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pass this on for me. Tell the Colonel that Scar is back.
Sure thing, no problem.
So basically the boys are back in town. I'm sorry if I had to make that reference again, I felt as
what
though
is
it
it?
might have been.
I just want to say thanks for telling me about Ishval.
Just to make things cleared up. The 520 something. I'm sorry, I went a little fast.
Brother, what's wrong?
And wow, Ed, you are extremely shiny this afternoon.
That's terrible. It's tough to even hear about Ishval.
And she didn't hold back, even though I'm practically a kid. They say an alchemist is one who seeks after the truth. And yet,
Yeah, within the
I
truth,
knew
within the
nothing
truth,
about what
within the
happened
truth.
in Ishval.
You think the Colonel's concerned about what happens after he gets what he wants?
I know I would be
He's
if I
gonna
were
be a mighty
you know?
king, so enemies
Yeah?
beware.
What are you
Exactly.
gonna do when you get your real body back? I mean, afterwards.
Well, let's
Do the
see.
things he never got
First
to
thing,
experience.
I really want to eat some of Winry's apple pie.
You know,
What
if you
about
want,
you?
you can go to Sweet Apple Acres.
I've been so busy trying to get our bodies back that I haven't even
They
thought
make the
about what
room
happens next.
toothness apple pies in all of Equestria.
I guess the first
Oh,
thing,
wait,
I'll
wrong
make
series.
some courtesy calls. Let Granny and our teacher know we're all right.
Yeah, of course. They've
You know,
both
I
helped
think
us out
Ed
so much.
would actually get along with Twilight, honestly. They seem to have the same
You know
nerdy,
They'll be
yet
smiling when
good-hearted
they see us.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
beings about them.
Just to see them smile.
Only difference is that Twilight doesn't get
I
angry
know things are
that
rough right
often.
now, but
Well,
I'm starting
Ed,
to cheer up.
you
Well,
see
I
what I'm
found
trying
a
to go
trace
with.
of hope for us. You know how our alchemy
Oh,
would
yeah,
work
bring that
when
up.
we were under central command? Well, guess what?
And that time
It
when
wasn't
you
working
basically were
above
held down
ground
by
either.
envy.
But what about Scar and that girl?
Exactly. They were the only ones who could use
Her
it.
name is May. Did you
Well,
forget
if
her
that's
name?
the case, they're doing something different. Something with their alchemy we don't know about.
Yeah, which means we haven't hit a dead end yet. You mean she's gone? The little obnoxious girl left?
Yeah, sometime this morning.
But she... Where was she
The
going?
little obnoxious
didn't
girl
tell
left.
me.
Okay.
We could
Beat
still
us to the
find her.
phone.
This city
Don't be
is
like
huge,
Mustang.
and we don't have any clues.
But we do have a clue, Al.
The panda.
What
Oh,
the hell
have
is
it.
that?
Hey,
They're a
buddy.
gift from me.
Oh,
Brayden?
come on. Couldn't you have just gotten me some magazines with girls in them?
Oh, Havoc.
These should keep you from slacking off while we're gone.
Yeah. No need to
Eating
be a
already?
sloth, man. At
Yep.
least they'll give you something
Gonna
to
eat
do.
some of that famous Western cuisine. Hold down the fort till we get back.
Right. I'll see you later.
Here
Aw.
you go, boy. You eat up so you can grow big and strong.
Hey, Fury.
You be good. Look after everyone.
Aw.
Sergeant Fury. Hey,
Bowman,
Oh,
what's
Officer
up,
Bowman.
man?
I thought you had already left for the north.
I've got to return something to
They're
the
just
colonel
literally
first.
saying goodbye to each other.
Oh, man. We really weren't in Central for very long. You're being deployed to Southern Command, right?
Yes, sir. The opposite from you.
It's gonna be so cold. I always get the worst posts.
Me too.
Well,
You're
I've
not
gotta
the
get
only one who
moving.
hates the
You
cold.
take care, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. I'm sure we'll meet again someday.
Sorry
hey,
for
Hawkeye.
the interruption.
Oh, sure.
I
What
just
up?
came by to get something that I left.
Huh. Right.
I've got intel that Scar is back on the
Don't
prowl.
take any stray
I
dogs.
guess I'll have to watch out for him then.
Is it 2 stray
Things are gonna be
dogs?
tough without my bodyguard.
No! Was it gonna be 3 stray dogs then?
Just don't get killed, sir.
Sure.
Make sure you finish your homework. Oh,
You must
I
be
feel
anxious,
as
huh?
though you're kind of the one getting
Maybe I
worried.
picked the wrong person to side with
I'm
after all.
sorry. I keep getting
Go ahead and
reminded
shoot
about this
me,
stuff.
That's what
Also,
you think. You promised me that
Bradley's
you would.
horrible
You
subway
haven't gotten
experience.
quite that bad.
Screw the environment. The fears you have a
You're
car.
too kind, Lieutenant.
Were people meeting you on the subway
Well
again,
then,
sir?
Colonel. See you later.
And also, I can still remember
Until
the
then.
one where Envy got stuck in
One
the
other
subway because
Try
I
not
guess
to
someone must
slack
have made
off
him
too
mad.
much.
Right.
Could someone get the butter, please? I've got it stuck. Just try to shape back. I can't! Stop this crazy train for crying out loud! Oh yeah,
My
Mustang.
pawn.
Yeah, it started off as a hobby of mine.
My bishop. Yes, sir. I consider it an honor.
I see what you're going with.
My
Symbolize.
rook. Hello, sir. My knight.
Ah,
I doubt
Alex
that
the
I'm
Knight.
brightest
Lucky
diamond,
him.
But I do know how to shoot.
And, worst of all,
I'll follow you into hell
Queen?
if you want.
they've even taken my queen.
Oh.
But I'm still not in checkmate.
What the heck?
Not yet, anyway.
Ah! And you
I'm trying
seriously
to
got
find the little
practice your
girl who
art
owns it.
better.
Look familiar?
No, it looks like this. I promise it's not some weird alien.
They weren't.
Seems like
They
this
pretty much
surge is
looked
getting us
all
nowhere.
day. Now it's the
You
afternoon.
know, they might not be in Central anymore.
Oh, hey,
Full
Mustang.
metal.
What's up?
Colonel?
Okay.
You don't say.
Seriously.
Shingi's alka
This is
history.
why I prefer Envy
Sounds
to
promising.
drive.
I'll ask around. Let you know. about
Because what Mustang's
Thank
gonna
you, but I
do
don't really
here
wanna get any
is
deeper
pretty
in debt to
crazy.
you than I already am.
Oh wait, I think it's in
Speaking
a later
of, you
scene.
owe me
It's
some
this.
So how about you cough it up?
Eyes on the road! Edwin's a better driver than this guy! He
Remember?
can't take,
Come
off, he
on.
can't
How much
take
should I
his eyes
borrow?
off the
500
off the
cents?
road
It
for a
was
few seconds to
520
not
cents.
get hurt
Don't con me.
or get him killed.
I'm just not a penny pincher like you are.
Penny pincher.
I'm sorry.
Ow. You might as well pay him back later.
I'm just gonna hold on to this. But I promise to pay you back when you become Fuhrer.
Who told you?
Is that kind of
Hawkeye
blackmailing or
told me.
something?
And she told me about Ishval, too.
Okay.
Full Metal. Go on and keep that money for now. But you will pay me back.
Yeah.
All right, and when that day comes, I'll borrow some more change.
Uh,
And pay that back when this country's a democracy. But when that day comes, I'm gonna
Ed,
ask
I
to
think
borrow
he
even
gets
more
it. Just
money
go.
You're not planning to let me off the hook for a very long time,
Oh, I
are
get
you?
it.
from me. Now you get it. And you better not worry the lieutenant either.
Why not just give a business
Thanks for giving
face?
us a
That's how to
ride.
sum it up. Mustang actually looks kind of normal
Sure.
in those clothes,
See
actually.
you later.
It took
Whoa,
long
whoa!
enough. I was getting tired of
It's been a while since we've seen you, man. Oh.
Hey,
It's Roy! Well, I'll
You
be
went to a
damned.
bar.
Long time.
hello, Vanessa.
So this
You're
is where it
looking
goes.
well.
You know, I think Reed would be incredibly jealous
Well, good evening
because
to
he
you,
wants to
Madam
get in on
Christmas.
that too.
How you holding up, Roy?
I'm barely holding up at all. I was hoping you
Whoa.
could cheer me up.
You want a drink?
It's probably not the best idea. I just got out of the hospital. But I could use something special. Hey, madam?
My pleasure.
Sounds like that monster lady from
General Grumman, you
Monsters
have an
8.
outside call from a Madame Christmas in
I'm
Central.
always watching you, Mike
Please,
Wazowski.
sir.
Always
We'll be giving out our
watching.
secret line to civilians.
I'm
Not
sorry.
too bad for an old fart like
I
me.
couldn't help but think of that.
The ladies still come a calling for my services.
Also,
Full
This
Metal
guy.
Alchemist.
Ghibli! Oh,
You lost your arm. You couldn't protect the prince. And look at you now.
oh shoot. Oh!
Hey, what do you think you're
How
doing?
dare you call yourself a member of the chosen clan?
Cut it out, old man. She hasn't recovered yet. I told you to stop.
It's really gone. Your arm. You lost your arm.
She did what she
Please
could.
forgive me, grandfather. I'm sorry.
She tried to help. Really? What?
You fool. You damn fool.
I promised Lanfan that I would introduce her to an automail engineer.
We decline.
Hmm?
We appreciate such a kind gesture, but you've already helped us enough. We can find an engineer on our own if we must.
But we have to do something.
The enemy has now clearly seen Lanfan's face. We refuse to risk the life of your engineer friend.
That is true.
All right, then. Thank you.
You're the only reason that my granddaughter is still alive. You have my gratitude.
What?
This guy.
Do I look like the kind of doctor that wants gratitude?
Come on, man.
Thanks, Dr. Knox. Thank you for saving me.
At least pretty much.
Just clear out already. I'm not such a pushover that I'm gonna let you take my bed for an extra night.
Yeah.
Now get out.
The Emperor's health is only growing worse each day. We don't have much time to find the prince, but he must return to Xing with the means for immortality. Let's go.
Isn't he already technically immortal? I mean, he has a homunculus with him, and...
I promise.
seek out the evil here. Remember us.
Yes.
We
1
will
banana,
return.
2 banana, 3 banana, 4, 5 banana, 6 banana, 7 banana, 4. I swear to God, if you sing that song one more time, I will tell everyone about your teddy bear collection. One small, two, some as big as my head. Someone, please kill me. I'm sorry, but that was in a bridge episode where they basically had that joke. That's the reason why I made that reference.
I'll always be indebted to you for taking care of me.
At least there's some people who actually we were grateful to him.
Treating me like a real doctor. What's the world coming to?
Hey, at least you weren't being treated poorly.
Yeah. What do you want?
And? Oh.
Oh, good evening, Dad.
Hey,
Good to see
his
you.
son.
It's been a while. How are you?
Fine.
We were in the area, so we thought...
A reunion.
You sure have grown up. And you, looks like you've lost some weight.
I think both of us have.
How's work going? Keeping you busy?
Yeah. I'm surrounded by corpses as usual. Well, I actually spent the last few days treating some live patients. It's
That's
absurd,
great.
huh? Just try to picture me saving lives.
Hey, Dad. I want to become a doctor. I know that you've been haunted by the things that you were ordered to do in Ishval. No matter what, you never gave up on helping people. That takes courage.
Yeah.
For being a doctor, I love you.
You stubborn jackass.
Really?
Come on in. It's not gourmet or anything, but I'll brew us up some coffee.
Oh, man. It's a disaster in here.
Come on.
Okay, this is actually one of the occasions where someone actually says the A word, honestly.
I don't know if you actually exist or not, God, but cut me some slack.
This guy.
Even a guy like me needs a break. Just please let me enjoy the happiness of having a cup of coffee with my family.
Yeah. He definitely deserves it. Meanwhile... Oh, it's gonna get good! Gimli! He has the stone.
The battle is over. Ishval is now under our control, and all thanks to you. Well done, Major Kimbley.
So tell us.
Oh yeah, here's the thing about Gimli.
It's beyond amazing. It lets you
Reason
bypass
how he got,
the
why
equivalent
he got into
exchange
prison?
to harness an immense power.
Oh, he killed some of his own men.
Write up the details in
Because
your
he
formal
felt like
report
that he
for us.
could.
But we'll need the stone back
This
first.
guy is crazy, yet he's awesome.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Now let's see. I guess this makes you the only ones who know that I'm in possession of this stone.
Traitor!
Basically, he asked for it. Maybe this is why NP likes to hang around with this guy.
What's going on?
He's just as crazy as he is. What now?
Visitors.
It's really that I get any.
On your feet, Kimbley.
Oh yeah, this
You've
guy.
been released.
Alright. I told you that Kimley would be coming.
I didn't say
He's
you
out
could
and-
talk, Kimbley.
Must have
He's wearing a Michael Jackson outfit.
Shut your
Or at
mouth.
least
You must have
as
some
the
kind of big
honest
connections to
trailers
avoid
would
the
actually
death
put in.
sentence.
And Michael
It makes
Jackson.
me sick.
No
Who's
connections.
kind of an ally.
I just deserve to go free.
You really
He's
are
literally the
psychotic.
smooth criminal.
What kind of political move is this? Letting a nut job like you out.
Nut job. At least you didn't say. At least you didn't say nut shack.
You know, Warden, I appreciate you taking care of me.
This guy.
I hope I never see you again.
Just get out of here, man. You can hit that. You can struck that. A cool
Just my
explosion.
way of saying thanks.
What is this?
He's letting up the
Get
door
it
on.
off! Help me!
This.
Don't do this to me! Gimli, please!
That was pretty good. He
It's
got him.
nothing but a harmless toy. I thought you could give it to your kid or something.
Oh man, you sneak you. Very
Farewell,
classy, very
Warden.
suave. That's classic right there. Oh man.
Now then,
And?
what next?
There's his ride. And?
It's been a while, Kimberly.
Oh! The partners in crime meet again.
Congrats on the early release.
So I take it I have you guys to thank?
Yep, we could use a little extra help.
My first day out of jail and I already have a job.
Hey, you should feel grateful about it.
You remember Dr. Marco, don't you?
The scientist who created the Philosopher's Stone? How could I ever forget him?
Okay.
It appears he's escaped.
This is why NB's a better driver. I mean, he's not taking his eyes off the road, for crying out loud, while he's talking with Kimberly.
One of the chimeras that we had watching over him has gone missing. Marco's specialty was transmuting living tissue. He might have used the chimera in his place. And if that wasn't bad enough,
figured it out.
We think he might have escaped with an Ishvalan warrior known as Scar.
Oh boy.
Well, how about it? Considering you were the one responsible for the extermination and all.
You do have a point. It's inexcusable if I've let
These
a
two are
survivor
partners in
crawl out of
crime.
my path of destruction.
This is the only time we're seeing
You're
them
free
on
to kill
screen
Scar
together.
if you want, but we do need Marco alive.
You released me just for this little errand?
There is a reason for it.
After you've nabbed Marco for us, there's a certain little town we'll be asking you to wipe off the map. That's your kind of job, right?
You can
It's
see.
remarkable how cruel you are.
You can see why these two would hang out together. They're both crazy to talk.
It's been too long since
Also,
I've used
they
this.
have great chemistry
I don't know if
together.
that one's going to be enough.
I
for
can
this
see
job.
why people would shift these two. And he's doing this while holding the
Did you
stone.
use more Ishvalans
That's
to
good.
make it?
We actually used Dr. Marco's assistants who helped
Oh,
make the first stone for
so
us.
they use Marco's assistant.
Your cruelty's infinite.
Infinite! Ah! Oh my god. I didn't think I could get that, but jeez.
Why didn't you kill me back there?
Hey, Marco.
After
He's
all
with
I've
Scar.
done. We haven't finished our conversation
By the
yet,
way,
Marco.
do you like my
Tell me
shirtless
everything
look?
you know about Kimberly.
I'm wearing
Also,
a tank top
you
now.
might be able to help me decipher some of the
By the way,
research notes my brother left behind.
I'm gonna give you a new
Research notes.
makeover.
Before he died, my brother told me there was something strange
I'm
about
sorry.
this country's alchemy. His note should explain why. You are apparently skilled with alchemy. Can you tell me what he meant?
Okay.
He said that our alchemy was strange. I don't know.
Hmm?
Sir, that little girl
Oh
is
no.
here to find us.
Yoki.
Looks like you made it out, Mr. Scar. Do we have a new companion?
He's not our companion. His name is
I guess
Marco.
you could say he is,
created
in
the
a way.
Philosopher's Stone, and he killed my people to do it.
The Philosopher's Stone? Immortality! Mr. Marco, please teach me how to create the stone. How
Oh,
did you
great.
make it? I'm begging you to show me.
No, I can't.
Of course.
Quiet. You shouldn't desire such things.
And don't worry, you have to kill him. He actually gave him a face
Destroyed the
makeover.
surface. You can stop the bleeding, can't you?
Right.
I made him a dwarf.
It will be easier for us to
A
travel if your face
Quasimodo
is unrecognizable.
and
It's time to leave.
Where are we going?
We need to get to the place where I hid my brother's research
Oh
notes.
boy, and... Oh no! We're going somewhere frozen. Okay. Sorry about that little, a little of me pretty much going on a negative note right there out of a really good episode. I'll pretty much say this right now. Pretty much where we're going to is pretty much somewhere I would never want to go to. I mean, seriously, I can't stand the cold, so you can tell I'm not gonna like this part. I mean, seriously, the area of which we're going to, which involves with the Alric brothers, they are pretty much gonna go somewhere cold, and that's exactly where it is. Almost the Scarring gang. So yeah, pretty much prepare to hear me complain about that. I'll try to keep it less, but you'll basically get the point across. So yeah, on to the next episode, shall we?
Yeah, you're right.
It does look like her.
Cat!
She's a darling girl, isn't she?
Definitely not her!
Yeah, I know!
We can't afford to waste our time here humoring some old lady and her stupid cat!
Come on.
Where are you hiding?
Okay. May's got groceries. The Fear Son. Oh no! I knew it would be coming to this point. I remember how I said there were two homunculi that at least pretty much showed? Well, they're showing up now.
We received
Okay,
new
not
intel
much
on
with
Star.
Sloth,
He's
but...
still running, then. Does he never give
Boy,
up?
hang on a sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back to the video. Oh! Aw.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh
about
my
that,
god,
Judy.
are you serious?
Ma'am, it was my fault, really.
That's an interesting outfit you're wearing. Where are you from, dear?
Shing, actually.
General!
Is that right? You're
He's
here
cross-dressing!
There's not much
He's
to look at
dressed
in East
like
City.
an old lady!
No, I'm just here transferring things.
You know, Envy can pull it off better. But jeez, this guy.
This is the final call for all passengers.
Take care, dearie.
Marco!
Huh?
Huh? That panda.
I've never seen a cat like that.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Which way did he go? I know I heard footsteps coming from over that
Then
way.
why are you standing there? Just keep moving. Then... Hi, Star.
Look, over there!
Nope. Well, there's one way to stop them. Oh. That'll come back later.
He was seen with a middle-aged man who had black hair, right?
Yes, that's what it said in the
Hey,
report, sir.
Kimberly! Okay, the only thing I do like about this arc is Kimberly. I mean,
And this was
seriously.
yesterday.
And don't worry, Envy basically will make a return. It's just not now. And
West,
more maps.
Several of our own people were injured while trying to apprehend him.
I'm surprised
must
these
be
guys are
getting
fine with
desperate.
Kimberly. I mean, considering that
could
he
help
killed
us.
half of their men
He's leaving us a good
about
trail.
some time ago. West. West.
All right.
That's West.
It's time
Patrick.
to get to
You're
work.
fired again. Oh man, Kimberly is just awesome. He's really wearing that smooth criminal outfit just there. Oh boy.
A suspicious woman. But that isn't my job.
Well, true. The graveyard again. Mustang.
Looks like a funeral procession.
Yep.
Well, this is the place for it.
It's quite depressing. When you reach my age, you think about it being you in the box instead of watching it go by.
Surely you can't worry too much about that. You still look
Oh.
plenty young to me.
Mustang, you idiot! And now he realizes, you idiot!
General Grumman, is that you?
General Grumman.
The
Wait,
plan
ramen.
was to meet in front of General Hughes's grave, wasn't it?
Yo, Roy, my man!
I thought the situation
It seems like you
must
found your...
be serious for you to
I didn't
resort
think
to
you
the
were into
last
that.
plan. So just to be
Shut
safe,
up,
I
Hughes, you're
wore a
supposed to be dead!
disguise.
Of course. Now I see why
Well,
you're known
hey,
for being
guess what?
eccentric.
This palm
That
tree
really
came
is
over and
some
he said he
good,
liked
sir.
my Let's Play.
Eccentric?
It's true.
I think I'll
He
choose
is
to take that
the...
as a compliment.
He is, in fact, the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
What is it you need?
Okay.
Alchemist.
I'm sorry. And
Maybe
the
they have some
library.
information
Oh
in
yeah,
the
it's a different library this time.
Yeah. If we can't find that bratty little girl, I don't see what other choice we have.
Might as well.
I hope we can at least find something.
I see. The Central Senior staff have all turned, have they? You've gained some information, but you've lost too much doing it.
You gain what you
With all the
lost. You
people
lost
you
what you
can
gained.
trust stripped away from you, you won't get anywhere.
Yes, you've got it exactly, sir.
Even Raven, too. Not too long ago, I came to Central and he asked me something. Something I found quite strange. He wanted to know if I'd be interested in a corps of immortal soldiers.
Immortals?
Yeah.
You mean homunculi?
The idea of immortality is simply ridiculous. I told him as much and ended the conversation. And not long after that, I was transferred.
The immortal soldiers are gonna be a thing, and don't worry,
and since
it'll
then,
be
I've been stuck with the
quite
inglorious job
surprising.
of cleaning up the messes in the eastern area.
And speaking of messes, do you remember the difficulties that we had in Lior? A false priest was scheming for power until the Full Metal Alchemist uncovered his plan.
Yeah, Cornello.
Yes, I remember.
And for some reason, he didn't have a shirt.
Lior fell into chaos after that. But from the outset, forces
Apparently
from
someone
the
was
east acted
cosplaying
quickly.
as him.
They brought the uprising under control.
Yes, but then the forces from Central came in, and all of the eastern forces were dismissed. Were you aware of that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring that
Peace
up.
in Lior was shattered after the Central forces appeared.
What are they planning now? And what is it they intend to do next? And why can't they hold off? I'm almost retired. If they'd only wait, I'd be free and clear.
Now I know that you're bluffing. I'm sorry, General, but someone like you don't know how to sit by and watch. You can't do nothing. Especially when your soldiers are all hardened veterans. Men who fought in the Ishval conflict.
I guess. So
I
it's
expected
mainly them
you
just
to come
talking
crying
business.
to me. When you sent me that note, I thought you just wanted some advice. But you're trying to get me involved in this too, aren't you?
Yup.
And you know it's working. Since things are becoming so interesting over at Central Command, just when I thought my ambition was dead, I'm finding myself fired up again.
Careful now. You don't want to mess up your makeup. Right, ma'am?
Oh my, no.
Really?
Do you have an opening later, sir? Maybe you and I could grab a cup of tea somewhere.
Very sorry, but no. I appreciate the invitation.
Why does he look like Egad from the Mario series? He looks like Egad. Okay, and Ed.
No use. Why is there so little information available on Alka history?
Because no one's been to Shing, I guess.
At this rate, I'm thinking we might as well go to Shing. It'd be hard.
Seriously, I would rather you guys go to Shing. It would be really helpful. And Attack on Titan, guys! No, wait, it's just Armstrong. Hey, man, what's up?
There you are, Edward Elric.
You could have just gone the other way.
You, damn it, Major, what do you want?
This is a library, you know.
Then why did you push the bookshelves? You do realize that causes big noise,
after
too.
a certain Shingese girl who possesses a strange black and white cat.
Yeah?
Panda.
How do you know that?
Colonel Mustang informed me.
Colonel
I'm
Mustard.
running errands for him today. The word is the girl is headed north. According to an eyewitness, she
I
departed
don't
by
wanna
train
go there.
from East City very recently.
North, huh? Now that's some information I can act on.
I appreciate it, Major. And thank the Colonel for me, too.
Hold on a second.
What is that?
There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Take this.
What is it?
A letter of introduction, but it might not be
Armstrong's older sister.
First thing, see her.
Or who? What do you mean?
It's Armstrong's older sister.
Even further north than Northern Command. You'll find an officer nicknamed the Northern Wall of Briggs who defends our border. Major General Armstrong.
How do I describe this character that comes up? Consider her as like the conquering storm of this anime, only not as likable. That's what you're gonna get. Okay, and the train is not late this time.
There's no escape for you now, Scar.
Why does this guy sound? There's no escaping now, Scar. Why don't you pretty much surrender and we'll let you... I'm sorry. Okay, and why is the homunculus still playing? Smoke everywhere. Maybe we should have shot them.
Where are they?
Seriously, you could have just shot them right there.
Report to command. They jumped on a train bound for West City.
They're going right into the painting.
I can't find any details about alchemy.
Hey there, Al.
That May girl's use of long-range alchemy was pretty impressive.
Hi, Zoe.
I wish we could use it. I should have asked her more about it when we were at Dr. Knox's place.
Oh, no.
Lane did say it was specialized for the medical field.
Yes.
You're wearing a full suit of armor. Does that mean you're the Full Metal Alchemist's brother?
At least he didn't mistake him for Al. I mean, Ed.
Thanks. But maybe you should be a bit quieter.
I'm sorry. So, what are you studying? Something cool?
It's called alchemy.
By the way, if you can't tell this by this voice,
from the country Shing.
The person who voiced it, Salim Bradley, also voices Blackstar from Soul Eater. So yeah, there's two connections with this.
Power, isn't it? We've got all sorts of talented
Unlike
alchemists.
this kid, Blackstar wasn't that obnoxious.
You guys look into the kind of alchemy they practice in a foreign country.
And yes, I have seen bits of Soul Eater, guys.
I can't tell him I'm trying to find a way to get my body back. Or that we need to
Go
figure
on,
out how
Al.
to fight against
Go
the
ahead.
homunculi. So what am I supposed to say?
Lie to him!
Well,
Tell him to keep lying!
He's supposed to have a lot of medical uses.
Heck, you looks like a
So
pill.
I'm just doing some research to see if any of its properties can be used to save people's lives.
Ah.
Oh, wow! That's just what I would expect an older brother to say.
Hey, Al! Get ready, we're leaving.
He is really
Quiet,
short.
brother. This is the library. So where are we going?
Look, don't worry about it. I'll tell you everything on the way.
This.
For now, let's just get moving. First, we'll need to stop by the hotel.
Notice me,
Hey,
said
who's this
bye.
Mr. Armor called you brother. Does that mean you're Edward Elric, the Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
Oh, cool! You are a tiny alchemist, just like everyone says!
I'm with Edward.
That's you, brat. Say it again. Once more. I'll send you flying. Hear me? Your little body will go straight out into space.
That's true, too! You hate being called small, just like everyone says!
Ah! That face.
Step away
Also, he
from
had a
Master
mouth that
Salim.
looked like
No,
Envy's.
wait! Don't shoot him!
Seriously,
Master
later on,
Salim.
Envy doesn't get a mouth like that.
Salim Bradley?
Salim? The Führer's son?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's me!
And, wow, what a mansion. So it's a tea party, I guess?
How did this happen? We were supposed to be heading north.
Don't look at me.
Jeez, Ed, you're getting
I'm so
scarred
sorry.
left and right today.
It's just that Salim's been in awe of you for such a long time, Edward.
Huh? Me? Really?
I guess he's your
Salim,
number one
Are you
fan.
interested
But
in
I'm
alchemy?
your number one
Yes!
fan!
My dream is to learn how to practice it. And after that, I want to become a state alchemist
That's
just like
true,
you,
he
Ed.
does know alchemy.
Just like me?
And then I'll be able to help my father out
Okay,
as
Ed,
well.
seriously. You are not Tamaki Senpai.
Fear Bradley.
So keep the sparkles to
Tell
a
me,
lower,
Salim, do you
please.
get along with your father? You like him?
Yeah, of course.
And what kind of man is he?
An amazing man. His job is more demanding than anybody else's in the world. He spends all day, every day, thinking about the people of this country.
Of course he does.
The Führer's duties must keep him very busy all the time.
Yes.
That is true.
It's something he always insists upon. He's determined to work himself ragged.
Determination.
At his age, I'd prefer if he took it a little easier. It's nothing new. He's always been devoted
you
to
probably
his
shouldn't
work.
be telling this to a bunch of strangers.
That's what he's good at. But then where women are concerned, I'm afraid he's a bit of an oaf. The first time we met, he made me so angry I actually slapped him.
You
But
slapped
it worked
him?
out for the best.
Okay.
He asked me out after that,
That
and our
background.
first date was amazing.
Ow! I like how
Sorry,
refreshing.
listen
He's
to
like,
me babbling like a little schoolgirl.
Awkward. Oh, man. The Golden Eagle has approached.
Dad's home!
Hi, dear.
Hello, Daddy!
Well, hello there, my little one.
What are you doing back home?
And I just
I
noticed
had
they
some
got
free
a
time for a change,
white
so I thought
tiger
I'd check in on my
rug
family.
on the floor. So instead of
And
a
I
polar
also
bear, they
happen
got
to
a
hear that the
tiger.
Full Metal Alchemist and his brother were paying us a visit.
Hello, sir. Long time no see.
Long time. I just saw you boys in Central Command, right? Hmm?
Awkward.
So, you ran into these two at the library, Salim?
Yep.
Something
Are you
very
wondering why he
strange.
doesn't look like us?
No, sir. It didn't cross my mind.
Well, it's because we aren't related by blood.
Well, in a way.
We're unable to have any children of our own.
Well, they did
So
say
we
the
adopted
homuncularity
Salim,
will
and he's our
produce.
son now.
Or can they?
I'm proud of
secretly?
my boy. He's grown into a fine
Henry.
son.
Would you cut it out already, Dad? You're embarrassing me.
But it's the truth. What's wrong, Elric?
Yeah, pretty much since Bradley himself has
it's
been
just
around
that we never
humans,
see you except
pretty
at the
much
command
much
center.
more-
So this is kind of, you know.
It's a side of you we're not used
What
to
a few.
seeing, that's all.
I see. But as you can tell, even a man like me has a family waiting for him at home.
He's not kidding.
I'm sure, of course, it's quite different from yours.
Oh! Yeah, boy.
Aw, Daddy, you're leaving already?
Yes, you know I have duties to get back to, Salim. Please, make yourself at home.
Meanwhile,
You're welcome anytime, State Alchemist.
okay. I guess a homunculus allowing them to come over anytime. I guess that's fine. And
Let's go.
Hawkeye. Also, there were cats out there.
Please come back and visit
It's a shame
us
we didn't
soon,
get to see
okay?
them. And
We
Al
will.
playing
See you
with them.
later.
I'm surprised Al didn't freak out over the tiger rug. Otherwise, he'd be
It's
crushed.
sad. Neither Celine nor his mother know what fear Bradley really is.
Come on, let's go. We're headed north. We'll catch that obnoxious little brat and make her tell us everything she knows about Alka history.
On the train, we're on the train. Choo choo ka choo.
We'll be there soon. Get some sleep.
And what do we got? They're gone.
I see. He managed to escape us again, did he?
Kimberly.
This is an accurate map of the west area, right?
Yes, sir.
Maps takes
This is the
slightly a
spot
bit
where
of the
he was
majority of
last
the
sighted.
show.
Right here.
Along a train ride.
West City is there.
People losing
Scar
limbs.
and Marco disappeared somewhere
Or
in between
body
the two
parts.
places.
That squiggle.
Trains slow down when they turn, but how much speed do they lose? Is it possible the two we're looking for jumped off?
It would have been very dangerous, sir. But yes, it's possible.
You don't say.
Kimberly, man.
All right, then.
Those two antennas
After they
he's got
jumped
on
off,
his head.
which way would they go?
I know they're pieces of hair, but they seem like antennae.
Or south?
Come on, Kimberly. You got a solution? He does. And, okay, see what happens later. And again, Ed and Al are busy on a train.
This is the first time we've ever been so far north.
Hey, Ed's got a winter coat.
I wonder if
Well, at
we'll
least
see
he
any
was
snow.
cautious.
That would be something. I might like to see that. Snow's one thing we never got much of back home.
Hey, as long as it's not a musical, I'm good. You know where I'm going with that. Anyways, the frozen mountains. And that's exactly where it's gonna end off. So, yeah. Thoughts about these episodes? Well, let's just say it was really awesome to see Kimberly, finally! I mean, after all, he is the smooth criminal. And, of course, pretty much seeing his partner Envy in crime. I mean, seriously, the two of them on screen, basically, even though it was only one moment, that is one of my favorite moments of the show. Even though clearly I'm not, like I said before, I'm not really the biggest fan of Brotherhood, but honestly, when moments like that actually appear, I have to admit, that is actually well done, because, well, come on, can you honestly believe the fact that both Envy and Kimberly, they have some really interesting chemistry they got. And it basically makes you wonder, what was their relationship like during the war and all that? Bet it was a lot more interesting than what the main characters are slightly doing. I mean, seriously, when are we going to get a moment where Envy's just not really doing all these sadistic stuffs and just, you know, having a moment where he's just, you know, chilling? And of course, this episode, I really did not like Celine Bradley. I really did not. But honestly, it's just planning up for where the crew is heading off to. That's mainly what I got from that. And of course, we did get to see what Bradley's family's like. Honestly, he's not such a bad of a guy, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all later in the next episode. Wondering where it'll be and what exactly is gonna happen. So see y'all later. Ciao ciao.